Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. I'm Jeff Isom, the Director of Sales and Training for Nikken North America. And there are people in North America who speak English and Spanish and French, lots of different language, and we have a fantastic global community in our company, Nikken. And hopefully that's why you're here tonight, is to learn a little bit more about this amazing company and all of the aspects that make it a company that has been around now for 50 years. We are going on 51 years as a company changing lives. We have two individuals tonight who are going to help us to understand more about the philosophy of Nikken, the concept of empowered living that empowers people in their lives and allow them to grow and to develop and to thrive. We're also going to look at an amazing product line, products that are organic, that replicate nature, that allow people to boost their vitality in so many ways in the physical realm. And finally, an income opportunity that really is not duplicated in this space of sharing wellness with others. Barb Satterwhite is with us, who has many years of experience working in the field of medicine as a nurse. We also have Mary Bowser, who worked for many years in the field of education as a professor, and they're going to combine their superpowers activate. They're going to combine their superpowers to share with you tonight about these concepts and how they can help individuals to have more balance, more abundance, more success, whatever it might be they're looking for to create more in life. So I'm going to welcome to the stage our presenters for this evening, Barb Satterwhite and Mary Bowser.
Thank you, Jeff. We're excited. Mary and I love doing this and love helping share our overview of Nikken.
Well, we're doing a shareable version of the Wellness in 3 presentation, so we hope you enjoy it. We'll cover 3 aspects of the Nikken opportunity, the company, the products, and 3 pathways for business success. The Nikken motto is empower your life and feel good every day. Now look at the joy that this woman is expressing.
So empower your life, feel good every day. What does that really mean to you? What would make you be joyful? Do you want to feel good every day? What would you have to do to achieve that in this fast-paced world that we live in? So what makes you feel good? Think about it. What really makes you feel great? What is something that makes you feel good that you're not doing today? Maybe think about that and think about how that could be something to pull back into your lifestyle.
Well, I used to feel that way about my health, Barb, but then I found solutions with Nikken. Let's hear more about the company from its founding to our vision of empowerment.
50 years ago, Nikken was born from a dream to create natural and effective products that would help people live better. Today, it's a global brand with a presence in 11 countries and a pioneer in wellness solutions inspired by nature. Our mission is to empower people to create a natural, healthy, and economically viable lifestyle. Today, thousands of people around the world choose to be part of this community because they have found in Nikken an alternative to live in balance. Through our empowered living philosophy as a way to feel good every day, we rely on 5 simple, powerful, and actionable principles to make this possible. Strengthen your mindset, increase your vitality, strengthen your relationships, contribute to society, diversify your finances. With Nikken, you'll find innovative products, a supportive community, and an opportunity to share well-being while building a balanced life. Discover how you can also start empowering your life and feeling good every day.
So after watching the video, what did you notice? What caught my eye on these 5 principles was specifically in strengthening your relationships. So there are 5 principles that really can get you started in feeling better every day and feeling empowered about how you feel. When you strengthen your mindset and when you enhance your vitality or boost your vitality and strengthen those relationships, and contribute to society and diverse your income. So all of these empower you to feel good.
And there are 10 simple actions with these guidelines that we can really do to create great changes in our lives. We can awaken our consciousness, connect with purpose, choose gratitude, activate our bodies, hydrate smartly, eat mindfully, recharge our energy, cultivate relationships, serve others, and explore the different sources of income. Where do you want to begin? For some people, another question will trigger certain actions. How do you connect to nature?
In a world constantly evolving, we've found inspiration in nature's timeless solutions. Nature is our guide, offering forms more efficient than we ever imagined. In a natural environment, the spring water is filtered, purified, and filled with minerals that are essential for maintaining optimal functions in our body for a smart hydration. The Earth's magnetic field influences organisms in many ways: navigation, finding their way, or even for communication. By using magnetic and massage stimulation, we are seeking to influence the body's natural responses to restore balance and support in our increasing stressful world. Air abundant in negative ions can be experienced as a fresh air feeling, such as the revitalizing air near waterfalls and forests. Ionization technologies enhance indoor air quality and overall wellness, bringing pure air to our home. Ceramic reflective fibers work like the sun's spectrum, bringing this comforting technology to our homes. Using energy from our bodies and the environment, these fibers gently reflect a soothing warmth, promoting a sense of well-being for less stress, restful sleep, and vital energy. The Earth provides nutrients that allow for the creation of natural products, which contribute to a healthy diet. Our overall approach aims to bring balance in the 5 principles, bringing nature into your home. Together, we can make a better world where we not only survive, but thrive. And you? How do you connect with nature?
So what we love about Nikken and their products or technologies is how they connect us to nature. And this slide kind of depicts all the different areas where we can connect to nature. And when it comes to hydration, oh my gosh, there's so many stories about that. I love a simple one with the shower, where anybody that I have friends that have had a lot of skin irritation, and to the point where they're really, really uncomfortable, and just getting the shower head on, that clears up.
And same here, Barb. Also, if I sneeze or cough, all I need to do is drink a glass of pine make water and it takes it right away. I love it.
Well, when it comes to sleep, when you're cocooned in the natural energies of these technologies, oh my goodness, not only do you go to sleep and sleep it deeply, you wake up rested. You want to get up and start your day. So to me, the sleep system is incredible, and we have so many benefits from it.
Absolutely. After a long day at work, just to lay back on the sleep system and have all of the achiness just melt away. It's absolutely a wonderful feeling. I look forward to going to sleep.
Me too. And then getting up even. And when it comes to nutrition, we have a plethora of wonderful organic natural foods. And what like particularly is our golden gut formula, because it's all about your gut. And the gut's so important. And what if you could prevent anything from happening and get that in a good alignment? So I love the golden gut formula.
Same here, Barb. I'm also taking the jade green zymes. And again, that sneezing or stuffy, watery eyes, all those feelings. I'm eating jade green zymes by the spoonful, just under my tongue. Oh my gosh, I just feel so much better.
Love it. When it comes to energy, who doesn't want more energy? And anything that we put on with our Nikken technologies will give us that energy. And I particularly love wearing every day the back flex, we call it, because that just helps not only with my issues that I may have, but it prevents. So I love all of the products for energy.
And remember, Jeff said something about my teaching. As a career teacher, on my feet all day long, and sometimes teaching in the evening, having those insoles in my shoes, I was very able to keep up with those youngsters in those classes.
Well, what I love about the insoles, that's how the company started 51 years ago this year. So over 50 years. And they started with this phenomenal concept of the insoles. And when it comes to stress, any of the technologies we wear, when we're wearing our neck bands or wristbands, we're sleeping in our sleep system, any of these will help the body and give the body the environment it needs to decrease that stress.
I agree, Barb. And traveling can be a real stressful situation for a lot of people. So taking the car seat with me, the wraps on my wrists and knees, the MagFlex, the power bands, it all helps me to have that extra energy with me, but it relieves the stress on my body so much. So I enjoy traveling. And then we look at finances. Now, Nikken has 3 possible pathways for us to pursue. Let's listen to this.
Have you considered a path where well-being accompanies you and opportunities grow with you? In today's world, income diversification is a strategy for building a solid future, and above all, the peace of mind you deserve. Diversify your finances and empower your life with Nikken. Nikken offers you a smart, purposeful business model to make this a reality. The philosophy here is simple. You can choose how you earn. You can generate additional income to indulge yourself with the pleasures that fill your life with joy, or build a supplemental income that relieves monthly pressure and allows you to save and invest in your future with more security. Or you can even decide to make it a meaningful income, which gives you the freedom to design life your way. And the extraordinary thing is that each path has the same origin, the simple and powerful act of sharing well-being and connecting people with a solution. Because when you diversify your finances, you don't just transform your future, you transform your world. Empower your life and feel good every day.
So to learn more about those 3 ways, Nikken has developed this chart to give you an idea of what your choices might be to diversify your finances. For those who want to just share, that's where your passion for wellness transforms into a desire to share. It's how we start out. All of us start out that way. It's where you generate an extra income and a positive impact in the lives of your family and friends. For those who want to go a little further, that's where your passion finds structure. Those are the builders. It's the path where you cultivate a community and build a supplemental source of income. It's a greater commitment to extend your circle of influence beyond just family and friends. And the third group are the leaders. That's where that people transform their passion into purpose, a path where you foster the growth of others and generate a meaningful source of income. You empower your team and build a legacy that inspires your entire community. So looking at what does this mean as far as activities each week, if you're sharing and looking for that extra income, you would share your experience about once a week, and then also have experiences with about 1 to 3 products. You're just getting started. And your group would be your friends and family. For those who are building a supplemental income, you would do about 3 presentations every week and have an experience with about 5 to 10 products. Your circle of influence would have extended beyond just friends and family. And so you would begin to be working with people that you didn't originally know before you got connected with this wonderful bunch of technologies. The third path are for the leaders. That's the meaningful income. And there you would be doing daily presentations with experience in 10 or more products, probably the whole product line. And your circle of influence is definitely outside of that initial friends and family and initial extended circle. You would be moving into places that you've never been and working with people that you never would have met in any other way. So when we look at that, what does my business look like? Well, my business has been supplemental, where my earnings gave us extra vacations and I could invest in our future and take care of college expenses for our children. Barb, what about you?
Well, Mary, yeah, there are a lot of people in your situation where that is supplemental. And I've been fortunate the last several years to be able to have the freedom to work with Nikken every day. And what that means is no matter where I am, whether I'm on vacation, I'm at my cottage, I'm volunteering, I'm out, whatever, I can share and meet people. So I've had the opportunity to do that and then connect with them, contact them, and as well work with team members. In addition to all of that, also have the benefit of many trips with Nikken. That has been wonderful.
And so one of the things that I know we've invited Bob Gruber to speak up tonight. So Bob, if you would share some of your business experiences and how you do business.
Okay, I got unmuted myself. You can probably hear me.
Yes.
Sue and I have been in this business now about 20 years this July. And actually, we started out just as customers. Sue was more excited about Nikken than I was because I had recently retired from my job and really wasn't looking to do anything else. But we had such profound success with the products. And one time we were sitting in church and our ministers talked about having a purpose in life. And we kind of looked at each other and we thought, we got the purpose in life. It's Nikken. And so we started out doing things and didn't always do them right, but we learned from our mistakes. And I guess the best thing about it is that we eventually decided to treat this as a real business and put a plan together and work the plan. If the plan fails, make adjustments and move on. So we've been doing that for the last 20 years. And I don't know where we fit into those 3 categories that Mary just mentioned. Someplace, I think we're a combination of all of them. But we both have different backgrounds. Sue being a nurse for 40 some years. So she knows a lot about the medical industry and its good things and its bad things. But one thing I can say, the Nikken business allowed her to retire early because we took advantage of the compensation plan. We developed lots of customers and we worked the IRS plan to our advantage so that she could retire early. So my suggestion is that you just put a plan together and work it. And we put one together and we make a goal every year, several goals. Last year we had a goal, we wanted to get 150 new customers and we ended up with 242. So we adjusted that goal this year to 365 customers. And that means a new customer every day. So we work this program every day. I know they have a program where you're supposed to do it for a half hour or an hour a day, and we would more or less 4 or 5 hours a day. And we treat it as a business, but it still gives us the freedom to do things, take care of our grandkids, go on fishing trips. And of course, Mary mentioned all the Nikken trips, and that was always one of our things to qualify for those trips. If everybody would take advantage of the trips, you would see how your business actually grows. So hopefully that helped. If you got any questions, contact me and I'll be more than happy to sit down and talk to you. Uh, we,
Thank
uh,
you.
we, we believe in attraction marketing, so we attract people to us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you very, very much. I know that you've enjoyed those trips, and we saw you on top of the leaderboard for this last one. So um, it's good. It's good to have your expertise in the business. Absolutely. Thank you. Well, each of you watching this presentation brings unique characteristics, personalities, and circumstances to this business of Nikken. And we celebrate you with the words of Isamu Masuda, Nikken's founder. You are irreplaceable because you're you. Barb?
Well, and so it's so true, Mary. Everybody's unique. You're unique in what you do and how you do it. So that's the beauty and what I love about Nikken is that you bring to Nikken your personality, your structure, your whatever, and you have a community that's so supportive. So thanks for joining us, and get with the person who invited you just to see how you might be able to empower your life and feel good every day. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Barb, and thank you, Mary. Thank you, Bob, for sharing your testimony. This really is a unique company and a unique group of individuals who really are working to create a better world. And it's definitely one that is worth exploring and thinking about becoming part of, whether you're interested in helping yourself and your own path towards more balance, more success, more happiness in your life, your family, your community, the people that you know and surround yourself with. You're definitely in the right place to create that kind of experience in life. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us. Just a reminder, we do meet each week for Balanced Life, Happy Life. And once I stop the recording, I do have something to share with everybody.